great job. However, the attacks that she is receiving is not because of her work, but because of the color of her skin. So in the spaces, in the different places where women have position, most of them are not black women and they don't understand what the black women and indigenous women are suffering in the territories. So my question for you is, because you were talking about networking and about all these kinds of support that we can create together, but what happens when, in addition to the difficulties that we have as women to participate in the different scenarios, when there is like a conflict or a situation like racism that is making this fight worse, like more complicated, what can we do, or what do you suggest, what do you advise for us?
I personally know your vice president, and she says that when she started her activism, she drew her strength also from the work that we did in Liberia. But I think one of the things that we do, especially in situations of racism or divisions, deep divisions, and I come back, I don't want to spend a lot of time on the Israeli and Palestinian women, but there's always this power structure where one group thinks until they are rattled, then there is a moment of let me recalibrate and let me start seeing the other as my equal. And this is not what we wish for. It's what you just explained is also typical in Anglophone and Francophone Cameroon, where I've worked. A lot of the women in Francophone Cameroon are not interested in what is happening in the Anglophone side with the Amazonia and all of the wars that is going on. But let me take it from there, Liberia. When the war started, it was in the north. Those of us who lived in the city didn't see it as our thing. When the country began to close in on us, then we wanted to talk to the other side. But I think there's always a moment where the vice president is in a perfect position where she has a convening power to now say, let me talk to this side, let me talk to that side, and let me see, because in grassroots mobilization or in any kind of movement building, it never really happens automatically. People must share something. In Liberia, it was, we want peace now. So what is it that both women from all sides in Colombia want? If there is that one thing, is that one thing that you can all come together around. When we went to grad school at ENU, they always used to say, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that on campus, and you can't do the other, you can't do the other. One of the things that we used to mobilize around was Friday night parties and food at my apartment. Everyone wanted to taste a home-cooked meal. And so that one thing, when I cooked, whoever, Vietnamese, everyone came and we sat down and asked to share our meal. We had conversations about things that were impacting us as international students. So even on this campus, there are so many trending issues. But if you find one issue that all the students share, that one issue can bring them together. So what is it that you think both women in Colombia share? Is it the narco issue that is impacting everyone, or is it sexism, or is it domestic violence? But if you find that one theme, I think that one theme is a theme that you all can partner around. I hope I answer your question.